Black Adam, which Meg, you said you were interested in,
Very,
as
yes.
are we. And Sean thinks that this is the movie that we'll finally get the Henry Cavill cameo. And,
I hope
Yeah,
so.
The Rock has been
yeah.
posting pictures, his body and his workouts, and then some set picture. And then this one is from a huge practical set where you can see actually people down there working. And at
Hmm.
first, I didn't catch that. I thought it was just a one floor, just going straight away to the end. And after looking at that for a while, I saw that man down there, and I was like, "Wow, this is a really big set." And
Yeah.
he basically says this image of Black Adam from behind gives you a tactile sense of the absolute massive scale of and size of our movie and appropriate destruction, which is actually really cool because destruction is what we want, the DCEU fans,
Yes.
the Steel fans. So he goes on to say, "You see, superheroes have a code of justice and don't kill bad guys." And then he says, "But Black Adam does." Now, half of the DC audience just, no, heroes don't
My Black
kill.
Adam doesn't
Yeah.
kill. Yeah.
And that was awesome for him to actually clear that up. And I was actually thinking, The Rock would probably, just because of his image, he would probably um, basically turn Black Adam into a hero.
Hmm.
But it was great to see him saying that he does kill and he is basically the anti-hero. And that's really cool because we don't have much of that in the DCEU. And I think him um, being faithful to the character and bringing him into the DCEU like he's supposed to is really cool. I think that's a very good choice. And maybe because of that, the movie could also be R rated.
That would be cool. I would love that. I just think it's cool that we finally are seeing The Rock as Black Adam. What was he casted like 9 years ago or something like that? So
He's making the movie since
it's
a decade.
I know, my goodness. So no, I think it's cool to see these little pictures of him like that he's posting because it's like we haven't seen anything
Yeah.
from Black Adam yet. And it's funny because my co-host Anthony, ACS Universe, he looks a lot like The Rock, so we always
And Vin Diesel.
harping for it. Yeah, yeah, he looks like The Rock and Vin Diesel, which is insane because like I don't know, he posted a picture of him recreating one of the pictures that The Rock posted where he was like sitting at like in his trailer with like the robe on and stuff, and it was like so precise, even down to like the placement of the objects in
Yeah,
the picture. Um,
that was amazing.
but no, yeah, he's
I thought it was
hilarious.
edited at first, but then I
No, yeah,
realized
he
no, he
was like
actually arranged it.
yeah, him and his wife like set it up and like they would take pictures and like if something would get moved, they would move it like slightly. And he even had like just a robe to wear, which it was the amount of time that probably took was insane and it turned out really great.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm really excited for Black Adam and this I wasn't expecting like the scale to be this big, especially with like the set pieces. I was kind of expecting it more to be um I don't know, like not so practical because like in the picture there's like a lot of elements going on here. So I don't know, I'm really excited. I love like the reason why I love DC like characters so much is because I just feel like they're on like a different level of power than
Yeah.
other superheroes like Marvel and stuff. They're like just so godly. Especially like Shazam. Obviously, Shazam and the Black Adam are just amazing. Um,
The whole Shazam family is now dead.
literally, yeah. I have no idea how like Shazam and the Shazam family would survive fighting Black Adam unless Superman was there.
Hmm.
So who knows? Hmm.
There's an interesting line on the Instagram post, like protector of people, but he also kills. So I'm wondering if he is like a Homelander, or if he's like I had an example now in my head, just like this kind of image to the people that he's a good guy. You know, he saves the people, but then in the background when the cameras aren't on, he's really this kind of ruthless, kind of like a Mephisto. In
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, Far From Home, like this kind of he's playing up this character, which people like him, and then maybe he sees Superman saving cats out of trees and stuff like that, and saving people, and he gets a little bit jealous. Maybe that's where that rivalry kind of starts. I think that'd be kind of pretty cool to see. But yeah, I do think that the movie that Henry Cavill will be referenced as Superman or brought in as a cameo, because I know like they have the same agent. The Rock's ex-wife is his agent. Seven Books Production is the Rock's production company, along with his ex-wife and his agent, and they're producing Shazam and they're producing Black Adam. So I think that Danny Garcia and Henry Cavill have been playing the waiting game in terms of getting that Superman contract. They've been waiting for this Black Adam movie for a long time. I think that's why they haven't caved on a contract or anything like that, because The Rock has such a big pull. He is like a huge star. So if he said to Warner Brothers, "Look, I'm having Superman in my movie as a cameo or whatever," it's going to be Henry Cavill. Like, are they really going to say no? The Rock would be like,
Who knows, dude? It's Warner Brothers.
how do you say no to The Rock? Bro? The Rock is like the
How do you
star.
say no to Ben Affleck and Jared Leto and Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and now Henry
that's
Cavill.
true. Yeah, the sign.
If there's a studio out there that would do it,
Yeah.
it would be Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yeah. I just think The Rock would be like, F no, you're not telling me what to do.
Yeah, I feel like The Rock wouldn't go ahead with the movie unless it was like exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So I do think there'll be a reference in this one. I think that's why Henry Cavill has been waiting for such a long time on that new contract, because maybe he's been waiting for The Rock, because The Rock can get some pull and stuff like that. And why not help out his agent and his production company? And can you imagine if you go see Black Adam and Henry Cavill shows up or something like that?
I would go insane, dude. That would be so crazy. Like, just to have even like a hint of like a connected universe in that way would make people go insane.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm betting for. And if he doesn't show up in that movie, I would probably say he's probably done.
Yeah, I agree.
It's hard to see him pop up anywhere else, especially because his star power is growing so much. He's getting so much role, and he's a character actor. The Witcher, Highlander, Mass Effect. Is it? That game one, or
I think so.
Yes, like these are great characters that have great popularity. So yeah, I think that's the movie. So this image is pretty cool. That suit's going to be skin tight, so we're going to see every single vein and muscle, and
maybe not every.
Going to put a lot of these other. We're going to put a lot of these superheroes to shame. These superhero actors to shame.
Yeah,
The Rock is legit a superhero.
Yeah, and also Hiding TK says, I honestly don't think this movie is going to be good. I know, in popular opinion, unless Cavill cameos. Well, I think that, we haven't seen anything from the movie, so we can't assume what it's going to be like, because, the tone even could be very different from what we were expecting. And also, you have to remember, this movie features the JSA, a whole team, and then also you have Dr. Fate, which is Pierce Brosnan is playing that. So there's some pretty huge stuff in this movie already without even Henry Cavill cameoing. So, plus you have The Rock, obviously. So there's a lot of stuff, and there's the whole backstory with Egypt and all that, and going flashbacks. So this movie is definitely going to be very, very huge, and scale-wise and story-wise. So I don't think it has a lot of potential to be bad. With Shazam, I can understand if some people don't like it, because it was a very small scale movie, and it wasn't it didn't have as much cameos and stuff from other people. So I can understand if people don't like Shazam. But Black Adam is different, and he's literally making this movie for 10 years. It has to be good.
Yeah. Seriously.
So
I'll cast you guys watched the Young Rock show? It's the half-hour comedy show. It's kind of The Rock's kind of childhood and stuff like that. but they cast the actor who plays him in his early 20s or teenage years as Black Adam for this movie as well. So we're going to see flashbacks of a young Rock Black Adam character. So it looks like it's going to be a big movie. It's going to like show us the origin of Black Adam, his whole life and stuff like that. So that's going to be awesome to see. And The Rock, he runs through productions very quickly. You know, he doesn't spend too long on movie productions. Like
This was a surprisingly fast production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of, because it's a superhero movie, but his other movies don't take that long either. He just gets into it, done 3 or 4 months, and then on to the next one. So he's a busy guy. He can't afford to spend 6 to 8 months on a project. So yeah, I think that's probably my Jungle Cruise as well was pretty short shooting, and that's coming out soon. So yeah, I would love to see a trailer at DC Fandom for this or some kind of teaser. Last year we got something, which was, I know it wasn't a lot, but he still brought something that still created hype. You know, the hierarchy of the DC universe is about to change, and he name called people. So why would he not bring some of those people into his movie?
I know. Yeah. My goodness, I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, I'm curious about it as well, and I think a lot of these upcoming movies are not showing stuff like costume reveals, and I know we got Shazam and some set pictures of Supergirl and Flash, but official, teasers or pictures, we're not seeing those because I think they're saving those for DC Fandom. I think this fandom is actually going to be bigger than the last one because there are more movies and shows in production now, and have they basically have more stuff to show this time around. And I don't know if the hype level will be bigger than the last one, but they definitely have more stuff to show. So I think they're saving everything for that one event, and I think that's a smart move.
Me too.
Can't wait.